This year, the global COVID-19 pandemic brought unprecedented change to our city, exacerbating existing inequities, testing the resilience of our residents and the systems we have to support them, and placing an enormous strain on our city resources. Beyond the immediate public health and economic crisis, many have called for us to reimagine public safety. In response, we are making real change. Policing that is responsible, equitable, accountable, and legitimate. These circumstances challenge us to be more efficient, more effective, and more responsive to the needs of Dallas residents. This year's budget calls for hard decisions, but we are committed to making thoughtful changes while seeking innovative ways to maintain essential city services despite reduced revenues. While we don't know when this crisis will end, I know it will take all of us to help Dallas bounce back.
Texas City promotes an active lifestyle with over 40 parks totaling over 1,000 acres. Our Texas City Dike is the longest man-made fishing pier at 5 miles in length and is the perfect place to drop your boat, do some fishing, play on the beach, and extreme water sports. The city's multiple community centers offer numerous recreational, social, and fitness activities for our residents and visiting tourists of all ages and interests. We provide exciting community events regularly that are geared towards families and truly have something for everyone.
Do you believe in a city government that works transparently, effectively, and collaboratively for all of us? Here at the City of Austin, we do our best to care for these things because we know how important they are to you. And because you play such an important role in making Austin great, we want you to understand how your money's being spent. And we'd also like to learn more about your budget priorities for the future. Right now, we're working on next year's budget. We can't cover everything the city does in this video, but you can learn more about Austin's strategic direction and our budget by visiting austintexas.gov/budget.
Bedford is a home. People matter the most. And when you value the input of your people, that really compels the fact that Bedford is home. It's a place where you can have a rewarding career, be taken care of, and have engaged input that has the ability to make a difference on why we do what we do and how we do what we do.
Have you been to downtown Pflugerville and the best little plaza in Texas lately? Over the last few months, new mural artwork, lights, and sitting decks have been added to further beautify the area. On your next trip downtown, be sure to check it out. Great livable locations like the plaza are found all over Pflugerville. As a matter of fact, Pflugerville was ranked 70th in the top 100 cities to live by livability this week. The secret is out about what a great place to live Pflugerville is.
From amazing amenities to free services, there's a lot going on in Denton you may not be aware of. So it's time to ask, did you know? Did you know that we have a growing fleet of electric vehicles in service? These vehicles are not hybrids, they are fully electric, which means no oil, no gas, and therefore no emissions at the tailpipe. This helps us to be environmentally responsible, and they are low cost and low maintenance, which helps us to be fiscally responsible. And on top of that, they're fun to drive.
In 2019, League City was named the 10th safest city in the U.S. with a population over 100,000 and the 18th safest city to raise kids. For the third year in a row, the League City Volunteer Fire Department has maintained an ISO 1 rating, which is the highest possible rating for fire protection of a community. This rating is achieved by less than 1% of all fire departments nationwide, and it helps to keep insurance rates lower for League City homeowners and business owners.
Here at the Lubbock Water Utilities, we work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year to ensure that fresh, clean water is available at your tap. Our lab technicians test our water daily to ensure that the water that you drink at home meets and exceeds strict federal and state regulations. By meeting these guidelines, you can be sure the water you drink at home is some of the best available. This treatment plant is here 24 hours a day. So no matter what happens, we are always here to treat and deliver water to our community.
What makes people want to live and work in Bryan? It's a feeling of home, change, tradition, and resiliency. It's a feeling of security, knowing that this community stands together in times good and bad, and that we're a community that's pushing on toward a bright future. The City of Bryan's massive list of achievements in 2019 continued into 2020 and laid the groundwork for a year that will be like no other.